I bet you guys are wondering, why the red shirt? Maybe because of the fact that I went ahead and watched Deadpool 2 that was released this Friday, May 18th, and I gotta say, what an incredible movie. What an awesome movie. I had a lot of fun with this movie, but we're gonna get more into that here in a little bit. Why? Because we're gonna be reviewing not one Deadpool movie, but two Deadpool movies. Back in the original 2016 part 1, and we got the second Deadpool that was just released 2018. So, hi, I'm Awesome Joe, and thank you very much for taking the time of your day to watching another episode of Awesome Joe's Play Back-to-Back Movie Reviews. And if you guys have not subscribed to my page yet on YouTube, look me up at Awesome Joe's Awesome Movie Reviews, and I'm also on Facebook as well. And check me out on Snapchat as well. I try to go on social media as much as I can possible to bring out my page, to bring out my videos, my reviews, because I love to talk about movies, but more importantly, I love to talk about them with you. So let's go ahead and get started here with the first Deadpool movie. So the first movie we'll be reviewing is Deadpool 2016. And this movie is directed by Tim Miller, and it's starring none other than Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool himself. We got Morena Barcian, we got Ed Sheeran, T.J. Miller, Gina Carreno, we got Leslie Higgins, and we got Jed Rees. We got a huge cast. We got amazing actors that are playing in this movie. It's such an amazing movie. It's one that Ryan Reynolds has been trying to do his very utmost into making this movie possible. Ever since the first Wolverine movie, X-Men Origins Wolverine, that was released back in summer 2009. And oh my God, was that movie just terrible. Because you got, you got an awesome X-Men movie, you got an incredible actor, Hugh Jackman, playing Wolverine, and you even got an amazing actor, Ryan Reynolds, playing the character Deadpool himself. And the character was just plain out terrible. It was just bad, but yet it was a great combination putting these two together, but it just did not fit within the movie. The character was not portrayed in the way that it was developed within the comics. So within time, I believe it was 10-15 years it took Ryan Reynolds to getting this movie possible. Then there was a screenshot release that was broadcast online, and it got people curious. It got people interested into having to wonder, is this a movie that we are so desperately wanting to see? And indeed it was. It was an incredible screenshot scene, and people wanted it, and so it encouraged the 20th Century Fox and Marvel to develop an awesome movie such as Deadpool. It's very unique. It's very out of every other type of X-Men, not X-Men in general, but every superhero movie in general, because, there's only a specific phrase into describing what the character Deadpool is all about. A sarcastic, badass, excuse my language, but motherfucker. He is an incredible superhero. Well, he's not even a superhero. He's just what you would call an anti-hero / superhero. He's doing good by doing bad things. I mean, he's not a villain, but nor is he a good guy. You know what I mean? So, but it's just, that's what makes him so great. That's what makes him so incredible, so unique, so favored by so many fans and audiences throughout the whole world. He's been put on the map as being one of the greatest superheroes of all time. Many fans and audiences love this character so much, and as do I. I think that it is an incredible character ever developed on both comic books and on the silver screen. And this movie, it's all about Ryan Reynolds playing this character named Wade Wilson, who lives an average normal life, being who he is, and he meets a girl, and they fall in love, and then all of a sudden he develops this certain cancer that's killing him deep inside, and is given an opportunity to be cured by that cancer by given superpowers. And well, not only just superpowers, but as of in the X-Men universe, mutant powers. And that's what happens. He gets those powers but yet his whole face, his whole body is disfigured, and now he seeks revenge into finding the person who did this to him, and so he's on that desperate urge to seek his revenge on that person, who's named Ajax, the villain of the movie. And that, it's very low keyed. It's very under budgeted. This movie, it didn't put so much story into it. It's just simple, the way it should be. Just one easily little simple storyline, and that was it. We get several X-Men in the movie, like Colossus, and then we got this other one. It's a long one. It's a supersonic teenage warhead, something like that. I think I said it right. But it's a great movie. I had a lot of fun with it. On Rotten Tomatoes, they gave this movie an 83%, and me, I enjoyed the movie enough to give it an 88%. It's really that good. I know I didn't give it into the 90s, but I mean, I think 88 is just a perfect spot to give Deadpool. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it's really, really great. So that's my review for Deadpool. If you guys have a different opinion based off of this movie or any movie in general, you can always leave a comment in the section in the bottom, and we can have an awesome conversation regarding towards this movie or any movie in general. So let's go ahead and jump off to the one that we've all been waiting for, Deadpool 2. So now we're going to be doing the review on Deadpool 2, and this is directed by David Leitch, and it stars the returning of Ryan Reynolds. We've got Josh Brolin this time playing Cable, which was a little bit hinted at the end credit scene of the first Deadpool movie, which it was promised and which we received by. And then we got Zazie Beetz, which is playing Domino, which I believe did a brilliant performance and an awesome character in the movie. Perfect combination. And then we got the returning of Morena Barkarani. Sorry about my pronunciation, I'm very terrible at it. And then we got Brianna Helsbrand, and then we got Julian Dennison. And this movie I believe to be so amazing. It is sometimes when you have a successful first film, the second film is sometimes not as promising as the first. But if I were to look at it this way, I think that Deadpool 2 did bring out some very great aspects to the film. It had a very unique storyline, completely different compared to the first film, I believe, and I think that Josh Brolin does an amazing acting. He has an amazing acting career, but I believe that him being casted to be Cable wasn't really that promising to me. Don't get me wrong, he did an amazing job playing Cable. I just think that somebody else would have done an even better job. And I believe that this one, it deals with time travel, and and like I said, this is a spoilers review. So Cable comes back from the future because the death of his wife and his child. He seeks revenge on this child that Deadpool is trying to protect from growing up and being this huge, bad guy in the future. So it's a little bit of a mixture. It kind of reminded me a little bit of a mixture of Terminator 2 with a little bit of Looper. I don't know if you guys have seen Looper with Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's kind of like a little bit of those two mixed in together. They have a child together. It's kind of like that. And I think that if there were to be a Terminator reboot movie, I think Josh Brolin would be an awesome Terminator. I mean, he does an awesome Terminator impression of Cable in this movie. Because, I mean, honestly, I wish I could see more of a great impersonation of Cable, the character. But I just saw more of a Terminator vibe. So, but it's just... but it's still funny. It's so amazing. I had a lot of laughs in this movie. And, oh my God... You guys know already as it is. At the end of every single superhero movie, stay all the way to the end of the credits. This one, it doesn't have all the way to the end of the credits. It only has a mid-credit scene. And, oh my God, was I just... laughing my ass off. I mean, it was so good. It was so amazing. It was perfect. It was a perfect experience to leave the theater so fully satisfied. It was just so great. And on Rotten Tomatoes, they gave this movie an 84%. And me, I enjoyed the movie, but not as highly as I did with the first film. So I gave it a little bit of a lower ranking, giving it an 82%, which is still a positive rating. So I'm very satisfied with the movie. I'm so happy about the second movie. I would love to see it again, probably maybe 2 more times. I know I saw Avengers Infinity War 4 times, so this one I think I'm going to be seeing maybe 2 more times. It's that worth having to watch in the movie theater. So that's my review for Deadpool 2. What did you guys think? If you guys have watched Deadpool already, which I assume you guys have, go ahead and leave a comment in the section at the bottom, and we can have an awesome conversation regarding towards both Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2. So I'm Awesome Joe. Thank you guys so much for taking in the time of your day to watching my videos. You guys are a huge inspiration to me and to doing my personal hobbies. And if you guys haven't subscribed to me on YouTube, please do so. If you guys please like my videos, comment, do anything that you can possible in order to make these videos much more successful than they are now, because you guys are so awesome. I appreciate you guys' time, and as always, stay awesome. Thanks guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.